What's up, friends? Welcome back to Jazz Creates. I'm Jasmine, and today we are in City Skylines Remastered. So, I thought it might be good to have a City Skylines Remastered series for the channel because Remastered is, so new and I play on console, so might as well. um, I did post a video of just very briefly of my thoughts about Remastered. If you want to check it out, I will leave a description. I will leave a link in the description. But yeah, for the most part, I really do like the game. Of course, I wish that everything that we have in City Skylines PlayStation 4 was also available in Remastered, but I understand, things take time, so hopefully we will get those DLCs soon. But this map, oh, this map is called what is this called? Biomes Valley. And oh my gosh, how do I hide this again? Okay. And the main reason why I wanted to do this map was because of the desert space that is available. So I am playing on the normal playthrough of the game. I'm not playing sandbox. So, right now I do have to worry about money and everything. But I thought this map was a really good one since I've never done a desert city before, and this one is kind of like best of both worlds. So this map is in the map pack. It's the first map pack that is available in Remastered. The second map pack is not available, so but that's okay. I think these maps are really nice looking. And this one, at least the green space kind of reminded me of like English countryside or something. I don't really have like super, crazy plans for this city, but I did do something a little bit different with my start. So normally what I do is I will place down one-way roads, and they will connect to an avenue like this. And I decided to try something different where they divert and then they connect to the main road, because I don't like having the double intersections. It just drives me crazy. So I placed that there, and then I just kind of made a connection here. I think excuse me. I think this little like square, this will probably eventually be a large city park or something attractive looking to like welcome people to the city. I just think it would look nice. And over here is going to be our industry. This will most likely turn into offices or commercial or something like that. How this map, at least the first tile is. So this is our first tile. So, there's not a lot going on here. Over here we have some farmland. So that will be nice to have kind of farmland countryside on the other side of the highway. Yeah, which I think that will be nice to bring in some income, and we're not having to rely on the dirty industry. So yeah, and we also have this rail line running through, and I don't really like it in the middle like that, because I just feel like it's cutting off everything, especially this large space. Like this is actually where most of the land is for the first tile, and it's just cutting it right in the middle. But I do think I can, once I get money, more money, I can make these roads go over the rail line, so there will be like a bridge or something right there in the middle. So that is my plan so far. We do have some people moving in, And let me speed up the game. But one thing I do like about the remastered version of the game is you can turn down the weather. So like, I'm just going to turn down the rain. So we're just, I guess if it's right here, it might be kind of sprinkling, but I'm just going to turn it all the way down. You can also turn down the fog. And so this is the lightest fog that's available in the game. It is a big difference compared to the original City Skylines, where everything seemed really foggy and gray. So I really appreciate having those controls. So we need to put in some commercial and some industry for our lovely people. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to add in a few. Well, I don't think I need to add any more streets. I'm just going to put them directly on this main road here. And I'm trying to be more mindful of the zones that I'm making. So like what just happened? Okay, I don't want to have these little 4 square buildings. So yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful. I'm just gonna put in an industry zone there, and let's see if this populates. Let me go ahead. Did I put in? Okay. Yeah, so we can go ahead and put in some more residential over here, and hopefully this will help with the electricity. Probably should have just did select all, but that is okay. Let's do that. There we go. And I think, yeah, this one's safe. And let me go ahead and put in another road. This probably be better, I think. I am trying to, kind of break away from the grid, but it's so challenging in the beginning of the game when you just have to, do what you can so that you're not spending a ridiculous amount of money on things. But so it's looking very gridish right now. but hopefully we can change that in the future. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we can save a couple of bucks on our what are these called? Power lines. Alright, so we've got some people moving in, that's good. I probably should put this on the right side of the road, but oh well. Oh, whoops. I was like, no one else is moving in. I don't understand. Gotta give them some jobs. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. The water is just so expensive. It's so, like, crazy to me how expensive it is in the game. Gonna go like that. Well, I guess we're not saving that much money with the power lines, but this may not. Okay, now I got all connected. I did kind of make this far away. I probably could have saved some money and put the industry a little bit closer, but I think ultimately, giving more space will be beneficial, because usually, these highway interchanges and stuff, they become more complicated, and you have to, make adjustments, and it's just easier to kind of start out with a little bit of breathing room, so you're not having to just totally destroy stuff when it's time to upgrade. I do wish that I know the industry buildings are supposed to be ugly, but I can't stand these warehouse looking buildings. Like this one, like these just look like I would rather have this ginormous factory than like this odd looking warehouse building. I don't know. It just seems odd to me. Like these should be I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just don't like them. I just don't like them. All right, let's add in some more. Yeah, okay, we can go ahead and put that there. Why is this one so far away? Big bite. I do really appreciate though on Remastered, there can be like cloudy skies. Right now the sky looks very blue, but I've been in some other maps and the sky will be like cloudy, like gray, and it's just a nice change because everything is so blue in City Skyline, at least to me, in City Skylines with the water and the sky and everything, or it's like very bright green from the grass. So I do really like that they made those changes in Remastered, and I feel like they really kind of thought about what they could do to make the base game, a little bit better, a little more better. So I really do appreciate that, especially with someone I play on console. I don't play with the mods and stuff. So you can add however many mods you want on PC, but on console you're just stuck with the game. And that is one thing, I've read articles and stuff that people say City Skylines is a really good game, but it's not a good game unless you have the mods. But I would just say, City Skylines is a great game, and it's a much better game to me, or not much better game, but it's a better upgrade for the time than SimCity was. And I loved SimCity, but I think City Skylines is doing a really good job with everything, Okay, soapbox over. Okay, we have our first milestone. What's going on? Oh gosh, that was scary. It wouldn't let me press anything for a second. Okay. Alrighty. I don't think I can really justify putting an elementary school right now. Nobody's sick yet. I think we do have to put in... Yeah, we gotta put in a landfill though. And we'll put the landfill... Maybe I'll just put it over this way. Okay, and then we need what? Some water, okay, for this little guy here. Alright. I think we might have enough. Yes, we do. So I'm gonna delete these power lines because we do have a connection. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in another row of homes. Yes, we will go right in the middle here, and yeah, that'll be our new block of homes. I don't know about you, but I would love to have a game that, and it would be like super complicated. It would definitely be super complicated, but it would be really cool to be able to build and like create your own buildings, like in City Sky, or not City Skylines, but like a city builder game where you can like design a house from scratch. And like, you know, obviously it would take a long time for your city to become really big because you would have to like build every or create every building. But there could, you know, be some buildings that are like you don't have to design every single building, but it would just be nice to have that capability if I wanted to. But we don't have anything like that. I was a oh my god, I said City Skylines Sim City fan, and then I was a Sims fan only because I liked building the houses. But I stopped playing Sims just because it was just so time consuming, and the Sims 4 is just, I just can't believe they still have Sims 4 and no Sims 5. Like it's just mind-boggling to me. They are overly milking that with all of the, you know, expansion packs and whatnot. But yeah, I could not keep up with that. So yeah, here we are. Another fun fact about me is me and my husband, we have it's mostly my husband now, but we have a Planet Coaster YouTube channel, and it's kind of dying down now, but we were really into Planet Coaster for a few years, and I really do love that game as well. But I am not really like a roller coaster enthusiast, and so ultimately I just thought I need to focus on some other games. It just seemed like a lot of pressure to put myself in. So with Planet Coaster, you make theme parks and roller coasters and everything, and a lot of people make theme parks and then you can upload them to the workshop, similar to the Steam Workshop and everything. But it just became a lot of pressure because it's like you build something and you work on something for so long, and you put this pressure on yourself to everything has to be better than the previous thing that you've made. And so I was putting a lot of pressure on myself with that, and then I kind of would just play City Skylines to kind of like declutter my mind and like relax after that. And although I really do love playing City Skylines, and I just thought, I can make a channel for this. And I had posted some videos on our Planet Coaster channel for City Skylines because we did want to diversify our channel, and it's really hard breaking into new games, especially if you have a YouTube channel. Like, the algorithm just does not help you at all if you start making content that's different from what you started with. Like, it doesn't know what to do. And so I was like, it's probably best for me anyway to go ahead and just have my own separate channel for City Skylines. I would eventually like to, put some other games on here, like possibly Planet Zoo. I'm not gonna say I'm like amazing at Planet Zoo, but I really do love that game as well. But ultimately, City Skylines is relaxing for me. It's not really a game where I feel like pressure to, make these amazing cities. It's kind of like, I'm gonna play, and if people, like what I do, great. If not, okay. But I've also felt like this City Skylines community is they're pretty supportive. There's not a lot of haters or anything like that. And with Planet Coaster, it was like you have these coaster enthusiasts and theme park enthusiasts, and there's just, I don't know, like I feel like people make they just put so much pressure on games. Like, it's a video game. Like, it's not real life. It's not supposed to be real life. It's a game. So for me, that was really frustrating, because it's like, oh, this isn't realistic. Okay, well, it's a game, so I don't care. that's just how it is for me, honestly. I do not care if it's realistic or not. It's a game. So, okay, yeah, rant over. But I just get really frustrated with things like that, because there's no point. There's just no point to me in arguing with stuff like that. All right, so we will need a name for our city. If you have any suggestions, I think I'll probably do what I did with my beginner's guide series, and I will select some names that I think might be cool, and then post a survey on my community channel, and then you can cast your vote, and we can decide on a name for this city. I think that might be a good idea for that. I do want to separate these services from my industry, but also I don't want them to be so far away either. I guess I'll just put this here. Okay, so we will probably need to add in our education now, I think. Yeah, that would be a good idea. So before we do that, I want to go ahead and upgrade the road that my school will be on. So I think it'll probably just be right here on this corner. Well, it probably should be close to the interior of the neighborhood, but I think this corner is fine. So I'm just putting this right here, and then we also received a firehouse and a police station. So I always feel like the firehouse is probably more important than the police station, at least right off the bat. I think it is. So I'm gonna place that on the other side of the street, and we do have some money left over to put in a police station, but I want to get a little bit more profit going before we do that, and then we can put in the police station. Alright, so I don't want to make any sort of connection to this main interchange over here. So I think what I'm gonna do is put in an intersection here and one right here. Yeah, I think I think that would be fine. And then we can put in a couple of more shops. And the shops I don't mind as much, having the little four corners, four squares, because sometimes those will end up being like a gas station, or something like that. So I don't mind those as much. And I'm trying to decide if I should put commercial right here, but I really do like the idea of reserving this space for a park. I think that would be nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in our police station. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it on this corner. Alrighty, so whoops. Okay, so I have space, so I'm gonna put some zoning here. This is a little bit close to our commercial, but I think we'll be okay. Let me deselect these two little squares. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I want to get rid of like some awkward looking lots like this one. I hate these. I guess we could wait to see if it upgrades. It's like a little shack. I just can't stand those. Let's see. There's another one. Oh, wow, we're really hitting these milestones really fast. All right. So now that milestone came with a park upgrade. Oh, and we are able to actually make our city park if we wanted to. So for that, I am going to put this, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this little space for the park. And we can work on that a little bit. I guess we could go ahead and work on it now. So I love the city park. I mostly for like all of my cities that I do, I almost always have one, or like really more than one. But I love the Parks Life DLC. I think it's really good. It's essential, at least for my gameplay. And for the most part, I like to make everything symmetrical, so I will make something like this, and usually I will put in these plazas like in the middle. Let me do one on this side and one on that side. And need some, do you need water? I don't know if it necessarily needs water, but let me connect that there. Okay, now normally what I will do is I will have it so that that there is no ticket price to enter the park, just because I think, it's a public space. It doesn't need to, charge people to come into it. It's a green space, This is actually working out pretty good so far. This is I like this. So, okay. And over here, let's see what else we can do. We need a cafe, an info booth. Info booth can be just, where should the info booth be? Maybe I'll put in another little path for it. Okay, so maybe the info booth can be, yeah, right here. That fits perfectly. And the restrooms. Now the only other asset that comes with when you initially start your park is the cafe. And I'm not sure where I want that to be placed, but because I think once we get our chessboard, I'm gonna want them to be like on the opposite side of the plazas. So I guess I will just put this in the middle right here. And we do have, you know, some decorations we can put in. The flowers, I love these little flower beds, but they're really hard to, you know, make them look, or, you know, place them flush against something and make them look straight. That's pretty hard to do. But let's see, maybe we can see. I hate that. I wish I could make it flush and, you know, put it as close as possible. What's this? Oh, a hedge. Interesting. I don't think I've ever used that before. A hedge with flowers on it? Is that what it is? I don't know. I do like the cannon. I think you do see like historic parks, they have like a cannon, or, you know, multiple cannons. And then I love adding little structures from the like these little props. I think these are super cute. So I will usually put in a gazebo somewhere. I wish the fountains were bigger. Like that one is pretty big, but compared to that, it isn't. And I do like these like rustic cars. Like if you just have them randomly in the park, they just kind of add a little something. I don't know. I like it. I'm not sure like what these would be for. Like a standing stone. Like I have no idea what that is. And then what is this kiosk? I can't tell where it's supposed to be facing. I'll leave that one alone. With this, we can put a little grill in right here next to the cafe. So if they don't want, or if the cafe is going on too long, the line's too long, they can go to the cafe. And then I'm just gonna place our little statue. I feel like he needs to be in the middle. Yeah, there we go. A street clock. I did not know this existed. Okay, so we have, you know, some other things in there, but I think that's pretty good. All right. Okay, so with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. I think this is a really good start for our city so far. You know, not a lot going on, but, you know, we have some good bones, I think. So in the next episode, we will work on expanding this industry, basically expanding everything, and we will probably buy a new tile. I'm not sure if it would be over here or possibly over this way, but yeah, so we will see. And I will probably post some ideas for a city name eventually, so stay tuned for that and cast your vote in the poll once I get it up. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.